Hello everyone and welcome to another installment of PGTV. My name is Gene, say hi Gene, and I serve at C3 Church here in Naples, Florida as lead pastor. PG, get it? Well, I'm here hopefully to encourage, maybe educate, equip, entertain, pick one, I don't know. Hopefully I'm accomplishing one of those goals at least. Today, I'm here to talk to you about the Sabbath, keeping a Sabbath. That means taking a day of the week off, essentially. Now, before I talk about the Sabbath, I want to disclaimer one thing. I am not saying we must keep the law of Moses. These are the 613 commands we find in the Torah of the Old Testament. No. There is no way that you can read Romans all the way through, Galatians all the way through, especially Galatians, paired with Acts chapter 15, with any reading comprehension skill and come away with that takeaway. It's totally impossible. I've preached about it in other sermons. If you have questions about it, you can email me at gene@c3naples.org with your questions, and I will show you from a biblical standpoint how we are not under the law. But here's the thing. When you look at the Ten Commandments, they sound like a pretty good idea or set of ideas, don't they? Don't have any other gods except the one true God. Yeah, pretty good idea. Don't make any idols. Well, this extends to making other things in our life more important than God. Not taking the name of the Lord in vain. Check, that's a pretty good idea. Honoring your parents. Just before that, keeping the Sabbath, not committing murder, adultery, lying, stealing, coveting, all really good ideas. And the Sabbath is in there. It's pretty important. It's actually talked about before the kind of official giving of the Ten Commandments in Exodus. And then a way of looking at the rest of these commands, these 613 commands, is kind of like an extension of those original 10. Now, while that's not a perfect idea, it gives you a good idea about how the Bible works in that sense. They're extensions. So, okay, keep a Sabbath. Well, what does that look like? What happens if someone doesn't? So the rest of it answers all of those questions. I just think, well, if we don't want to break any of the other 9 commandments, why break the other one? And here's the practical side of things. We need rest. We need a break. Now, maybe some of us are getting a little too much rest. I don't know. But I've found in my life, if I don't, and for me, I keep a seventh-day Sabbath. I'm not a Seventh-day Adventist or advocating for any of that or those beliefs. I'm just saying, works out good for me. As a pastor, I work all day Sunday, I work all week, and then by the time I get to Saturday, that's really my last chance for a day off. It happens to work out good for me. But in my personal life, if I don't do that, the quality of my work starts to decrease. I find myself more tired. I find myself burning out. I've seen other pastors not take time off and burn out. So you will not be seeing a Saturday PGTV video. That's because it's my day off. And that's okay. And now, we might be talking about this in the future, but it can be hard. You have to practice boundaries. You have to remember something, and this is a note to any pastors out there watching. No offense, but you're not God. You can't solve everybody's problems, and I've seen pastors try to do that. They try to be available all the time. You can't do that. You need sleep. You need to take care of yourself. You need to spend time with your family. If the pastor burns out, there's no one there for the flock. Maybe Sunday through Friday. So maybe look into certain people like deacons or people that can help you, or other pastors that can pick up the phone when there's a time of need or answer emails if it's really something urgent. Just be encouraged with those things. I'll be taking a Sabbath this Saturday, but I'll see you in church on Sunday the next day. We're going to be streaming. It won't be live. It's pre-recorded, our sermon, but it'll be a new sermon. We're going to worship together. The worship team did an awesome job of recording their worship sets. And we're going to try something new, a virtual lobby. So get on our email list, c3naples.org. get on the email list, and we're going to be sending you that link to our virtual lobby about a half hour prior to the service so we can all say hi to one another and then dig into the Word of God. So be encouraged. Take a Sabbath if you aren't already, a day of rest. I'll be praying for you.